that, Lady Bear? Does Rex want a biscuit? Yes. Rex always wants a biscuit. Everyone refresh. My stream temporarily ended for you. Oh. Well, I'm still here. I've been talking to myself for the last little while then. That's no big deal. It's actually kind of normal. It went right back. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure what's going on, but ooh, traffic. Lots of traffic. A biscuit, huh? Some biscuits and jelly sounds good. We'll get up to about 70 here. Kicking our cruise control. On our way to Alabama, leaving the southwestern part of Texas. I guess thank you, Stream Elements. I've been live for about an hour now. Thank you for the notification, again. Wow, it's Monday everywhere, apparently. Wow. Well, hey, things happen. Dream Elements is having a Monday morning as well, apparently. I know the feeling. I had a kind of a shaky start to my Monday morning as well, so. You hang in there, Stream Elements. You've got this. Oh, man. I wonder if there's anything actually to that. Is there some kind of psychological standing or background or science to that Monday mornings for people are a little worse for wear? I'd almost say that there is, because people get, even 2 days off, and I know that's in the United States it's only 2 days off. In other parts of the world, they get whatever. So people get off work on Friday, they get home, they relax, they go out, they do things on Saturday and Sunday, blah, 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 blah. So they get up Monday to go back to work. I wonder if there is that, if it's kind of prevalent over the whole workforce, um, that it's hard to get started Monday. That everything Monday kind of is a rocky kind of start because you're getting back into the groove of doing things. You've just had 2 days off, and even though that's a short little, quote unquote vacation, it's still 2 whole days of you not having to actually get up and get into your work routine, basically. I'm just curious if there's an actual scientific study behind all of that. That Mondays can rougher or whatever than say any other day of the week. Yes, I'll please. Please put gravy on my biscuit. Gravy on biscuits, jelly on biscuits, sausage and biscuits, bacon and biscuits. My grandmother used to make the best, at least to me. I might be a little biased, folks. Just saying, I might be a little biased. Bacon, oh yeah. Anyway, my mother, in my opinion, made the best biscuits I've ever tasted. And the thing about these things were, they were good. Of course, they were delicious right out of the oven while you were eating breakfast at, early that morning. But they were good the entire day. Like, you'd put them on the stovetop, after Betty got done eating breakfast and she got all the dishes cleared away and all cleaned up and all that good stuff. She'd put them on the stovetop, cover them up, and if you wanted something later in the day, you just stop by and, pick one up. And they were so good the rest of the day. I can make a biscuit right now and it not be good 10 minutes after it gets cold. I don't know, what she did to her biscuits to make them so good, but they were delicious the entire day. We're going to pull over here to the truck stop. It is a horrible hour of 9 o'clock. It's night time. Pull in here and get some sleep. Very quick rest. I can manage to back this thing up without actually hitting anything. And we're rolling again. And we have a red light. I'm not sure why I did that, but every now and then I'm like pulling into the hotels or motels or whatever, the rest areas, and sleeping. It's supposed to reset your economy, which is always a good idea, do occasionally. It kind of regenerates the loads in the cargo and freight markets. So there's a couple of ways of doing that. Sleeping, F7 to the nearest service. You can actually force a reset through the console. There are several ways. What? What? No. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No. That light is a green. No. Hell no. Hell no. I will not tolerate your shenanigans today, sir. Now, if I'd have been in the wrong there, completely different story. But that light was green. Y'all saw the light was green, and that dude ran it. And I am not. No, sir. No, sir. He can take his shenanigans elsewhere. Try to run a red light on me. He sat there and waited until that light turned green, and then he started moving. Like him, he didn't start moving until I turned my signal on. There I was in the wrong because technically the car had the right of way there. Anyway. I don't know why y'all playing this morning, really. Not, wow, there's a huge truck stop I could have stopped at. Anyway. Mario death. Okay, so that started to try to play and then stopped. Hit me with another one, lady, if you can. Another sound alert, because that started to play and then it stopped. Like I heard just the first note of it and it quit. I wonder if Stream Elements is having issues this morning. It almost feels like they are. Twitch or the stream, well, the stream Bravo could be having issues. No, the streamer is having issues this morning, but that's kind of a different thing entirely. Stream Elements or Twitch or something is flipping out this Monday morning. See, that one came through perfectly. Yeah, that one came through perfectly. Yeah, so not sure. It's cool. Thank you, Lady Bear. Appreciate that. And there's something going on somewhere. Like I said, Stream Elements normally doesn't do a second notification that I've gone live after have been live for an hour, but so they may be having some kind of issues on their end or something. It's okay though. It's technology. It's bound to happen sooner or later. It's just a matter of time, really. That's all it is. Just a matter of time. Pulled off the highway back there and rested for the night. Didn't give any thought to my fuel. Of course, I still got 100 gallons left, so still go about 700 miles. There's the Popo. And so just need to keep an eye on that. The truck's not safe edited with fuel, obviously, or I wouldn't be talking about it. So now that we're kind of on a straightaway, let's get out and look at the truck a little bit here. I'll try not to run over anybody while I do that. I can't promise anything though. Got a construction zone ahead. That sign back there said 55, okay. I'll say that sign back there said 55, everybody's still going 75. I still think they're running the speed limit though, because they're running off and leaving me, which heck, it's not making me mad whatsoever. Of course, when they stop in the middle of the interstate, narrow right through here. Been through here plenty of times on the 10. This reminds me of ETS2. Those one lane exit ramps, on ramps, whatever in Europe. So narrow. I was getting nervous going through those. see a lot of those up north in Sweden and such. The road turns to one lane. You've got barriers on both sides of you, so if you're carrying something wide, it can get pretty intense. Try to get into one of the right lanes here. I'm not going to get into the far right because normally that one would be a turn lane, exit lane. But this being Texas, this one very well could be too, so I like the roads in Texas. They're just very confusing around the cities, knowing which lane to be in. For instance, I know the GPS kind of gives you an idea of where you should be with the arrows, but those are kind of harder to look at and drive and be mindful of. Like here, I'll see, I'll stay straight here. It gets confusing when all the roads kind of come together, especially around Houston and such, San Antonio, Dallas. Picking the right lane and staying in it also reminded me of ETS2. I wish their GPS had a different view. Like, why is it behind the truck? It should be like over top of the truck directly. Kind of a look down looking angle instead of behind the truck like it is, but they didn't ask for my opinion. I'm just freely giving it. Y'all real slick with your 60-mile-an-hour speed limit and doing 60. Y'all get it period when it gets to 75 and start doing 50 or something. The moment I speed up, you guys slow down, so y'all go ahead and pass me. Feel free. I'm just get back here doing my thing. That's alright. See, truck, what are you doing? I'm gonna take this exit. This is a bad idea. This is a horrible idea, actually. Anyway. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Someone mentioned over the weekend, might have been Friday Night Convoy, that SCS released a blog post about Kansas. So Oklahoma is the next DLC, state DLC for ATS, of course. And then after that, they've already announced that Kansas is the next DLC. Now, they've not given any word or indication when those are going to release. I kind of assume Oklahoma, kind of assuming Oklahoma would be either spring or summer of this year. And if that's so, then maybe Kansas around Christmas time, the winter, of 2023. only because they're semi-large states. They're not small, but they're they're kind of plain, really. I mean, they're plain states, the plain states. So, see what I did there. Anyway, there's not a lot of features mountain-wise and terrain-wise to Kansas and Oklahoma. So, in my opinion, and of course I don't work for SCS, don't make maps. I've never created a map for ATS or ETS ever, so I have no idea. It shouldn't be that hard to. Sorry about that, folks. Professional streamer here. Okay. So the features and such of Oklahoma, Kansas, so on and so forth. They don't have mountains, they don't have whatever, so they're not like Montana, they're not like Colorado. They'd be easier, I would think, asset-wise than, say, some of the other states. So that might be quicker turning those states out is what is my eventual point that I'm trying to make. So it would be a shorter time between DLCs. I'm not saying that they would release them that fast, because they would release one and then give, everyone a chance to buy that one and what have you, well, yada yada yada, and then release the next one. They would space them out. They would be finished, but they would be spaced out. We'll see. Just kind of a little heads up for you guys. That Kansas has been announced to be the state after the state released. We are headed to Alabama. Roll Tide. Carrying a insulated dry van at 39,000 pounds of dry milk. Thought we'd get off the heavy hauls for a day or so. We are moseying along nicely here at 55. Watching the traffic pass us by left and right, knowing full well that up ahead they'll slam on their brakes and stop. Speaking of stopping, I wanted to stop for fuel here. Another 20 gallons or so. If you're paying attention even slightly, you'll notice that the truck is different today than normal. This is not the res build. This is Dom's 379 free version, to be matter of fact. Found the link on Reddit over the weekend. Thought I'd give it a shot. It's not a bad truck. I will probably jump into the shop towards the end of the stream and go over some of the parts and the options that you have if you decide to build a truck. Are we still in Texas? What a crazy line that was. Are we still in Texas? No way. Actually, I don't think we are. I think we're in Louisiana now. We are in Louisiana. There's an MDT sign. Oh, yes. Looky there, folks. Sorry, car. Didn't think we were. I know there's a subtle little change there in the way things looked. Anyway, I'm going to bump the speed up just a little bit here. Speed limit 75. I'll do 65. And that should keep traffic mostly in front of me. But first, I'm going to stop and get fuel. Well, that was fun. Just busy looking at my my gear range there to notice that we need to make a left turn. $5.31 a gallon. Wow. Of course, it could be California where it's over $6 a gallon. So. We got 165 gallons of fuel there. Get out of the parking lot and back on the interstate over here. Wow, it's busy. Come on, get in gear. Alright, back on the interstate, back moving, we're good. That should be enough fuel to get us to Ohatchee, Alabama. Yarn! Hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hype. Really enjoyed that random ETS2 convoy we did yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Eat some good food and relax the lady bear. I hear you. I always like to do a hibernation after I eat. Bear hugs. We are headed to Ohatchee, Alabama. What is the plan today? Well, I really don't have a plan. I just kind of wing it every day. Probably drive some ETS2 later. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're stopping. Why are they stopping to get off the interstate? Oh, my God. Probably drive some ETS2 later. If I can not have a heart attack before then. Maybe some chips later this evening, tonight. I don't know. Hey, there's another MDT sign. Raymond has made a convoy. I've not looked. I have no idea. Is it in random convoys? Can look real quick on my phone. Maybe. He should be starting right about now. He said he started at 8:19, and it's now 9:37. So he may be already in the game. I would have to go and look, but yeah, he's probably already started, or not started, but he's probably in the game already on the Sim server, Pro Mods, ETS2. That I wouldn't doubt. I think there's been some issues with the either the Stream Element servers this morning or Twitch servers too. Something's going on. Something was acting kind of weird earlier this morning, so I'm not sure what it was, but things have been happening that have been abnormal. I don't see those on the road a whole lot in international. They have problems with Trucker SMP servers? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. They do their best. Look at all the traffic on the right hand side here. What's going on over there? Wow, one dump truck. No, one, what is that? Dump trailer. Yeah, it's a dump trailer. Bjorn, you'll have to tell me how to pronounce that. Tromso? So Norway. Kept trying to say it yesterday while we were driving to it. That was a lot of fun, by the way. Did we have some slow traffic in front of us yesterday, slowing us down? The car had Tennessee plates on it. We got our right exit up here. I'm yawning like I could go back to bed for a while, folks. It's crazy. Still, we getting on here the 20. I don't know what this is. crowded. Whatever it is. Oh, it's 65, I bet. Coming up to Mississippi. It'll tell us in a moment. Yeah, see the way station sound is glitched today. Boy, I think people had a rough weekend apparently, huh? It's one of those Mondays. It's kind of cloudy and overcast out here today, so I think everyone's just kind of blah. They're kind of meh. You know, the sun is shining, and or if the sun is shining, people are kind of energized, and you know, that gives them a really positive outlook on the day. But they get up and it's overcast, and it's rainy, and it's maybe a little cool or cold, and just like, I'll deal with this. I'll go back to bed and sleep and lounge around and just relax. Another NDT sign. Oh, this is Interstate 59. Okay. I'm trusting the GPS knows where I'm going. Tired of getting really. Look at this. Speed limit 70. He's doing 62 or something. Oh man. The AI kills me. Oh, it's already 7 p.m. in game. We've been driving that long already. It's crazy. I was going to stop at another rest area, but only 300 miles away. I'll just deliver it. No. That's wrong. That's very wrong. Yeah, that's extremely wrong. Add an hour to that, and that's how long I've actually been streaming. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that now. I was going to say, there's no way I've only been streaming 48 minutes. No way. Wow, he is flying, and he's not hauling anything. Oh, they bear's gonna get you, dude. Driving around with no load. Shame on you, sir. Yeah, I remember that now. That you came back and it was stuck, disconnected. I'll have to play some SnowRunner. I haven't played SnowRunner in a few weeks. Try to get somebody else in here and play. What was that about, dude? Oh, you're doing it again, huh? This lane looked that nice. Now get back over in the other lane. This game's crazy. Oh, this game is crazy. Oh, there's a castaway. How you doing, castaway? Probably better than that car in front of me, right? Safer here? Yeah, well, I do not doubt that. Cheers. Meridian, Mississippi. .230 miles away from Ohatchee, Alabama. I sound like Sleepy Bear. I am kind of sleepy, and I don't know why. Like, I had coffee this morning, and I got a decent night's sleep. Not a great night's sleep, but a decent night's sleep. But I've been yawning since I got up, and that's with coffee. Like, I don't know. Same. I don't know. It's Monday, I guess. I'm just I think everything is like that. One of them days. Do I have to remove the classic cars from the traffic because they're going way too slow to keep up. They're doing like 20 miles under what everybody else is doing, and they're just causing issues. I have a huge question. Well, let's hear your huge question. Chiefs or Eagles? Chiefs. Mahomes will win it again, no problem. I've watched the kid play probably 3 or 4 times, and he's been spectacular every single time I've watched him play. You will retain my friendship. Thank you. Wasn't aware that was in the balance. But okay. Yeah, like I said, I've watched the kid play 3 or 4 games, one of them being the Super Bowl last year, or 2 years ago, whenever it was. And he's just awesome. I mean, I don't know, he's got natural ability, he's got, I don't know, spirit, he's got whatever it is, he's just good. Now that being said, I've not watched the Eagles. I've not watched a football game all year, the last few years, but entire football game. I mean, so I have no idea how the Eagles are. I don't even know who their quarterback is. Couldn't tell you anything about them. I just think the Chiefs will win. My personal opinion, just whatever. Until you said Chiefs or Eagles, I knew the Eagles had beat the 49ers yesterday because I looked it up. But when I looked, the Chiefs and Bengals were still playing. They would just got through the third quarter, and it was like 20-7 or 20-10 or something, whatever it was. And the third quarter had just ended, so. Right. I mean, they're defending champs, so they've kind of got that mentality where, like, we're not going to let anybody come in and just take it from us because this is our second year here. We'll see. I'll watch some of it, if nothing else, just to see the commercials. Depending on who is performing at the halftime show, I might watch some of that. Last year, I think it was The Weeknd, and I roll my eyes at the name in general, but it was stupid. Not my cup of tea, but I'm not, 16 years old either, so. Listen, that kind of music doesn't interest me. Had no idea there was an artist even named The Weeknd until I saw them on the screen performing. So I'll watch some of it. I won't watch all of it, I'm sure. Arrowhead Stadium was on fire last night. Okay, well that might be an issue. I watched that documentary I guess you'd call it a documentary. Interview, I guess you would say. You were talking about last night during the stream. Oh, thank you for that shout out. Oh, he had a camera on too. Yarn. Yeah. About that. To drag that back out, Bjorn. Do some more on-camera work there, sir. Castaway, you posted a link to a interview with the guy that made the. What are you doing, dude? Of the was it 36? Yeah, the 36-inch sleeper for the Kenworth. I watched that last night, or most of it anyway. I kind of skipped through it. And I don't know. Like, I understand big companies do stuff like that all the time, but still, that was so dirty. Like, I'd be so angry if they did that to me. Oh, my cruise fell off. No wonder I'm slowing down. I heard you talking about it, and my jaw kind of dropped. I'm like, man, it's so dirty. And I didn't doubt you in the least, because they do that stuff all the time. And then I watched it, and I just got, I don't know, upset, angry, annoyed, or whatever, because, you know, the Kenworth guy was like, we should do this. You know, you take it to his boss, like, this is what I'm talking about. We should do this. And they didn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's... Yeah, exactly. I mean, they should have known that they had a hit on their hands. You know, they had a selling thing on their hands. Why not just hire that guy? You know, buy his mold or whatever. Just buy him out. And be like, you know, here's $50,000. This will pay you back for your research costs, building the mold, building these 3 sleepers. You know, plus a little extra. We'll buy you out, buy your contract, buy the mold, and you go on your merry way. And then we'll go make millions of dollars off building this 36-inch sleeper, you know, and everybody will be happy. But no, they screw the guy. They don't build him. Well, actually, I think they ended up building 2 or something like that in the United States, and then building the rest of them in Australia, so that they didn't have to pay the dude the $20,000. Oh my God! It's just like, yeah, that's sounds about right. Yeah, it really was. I mean, well, I don't know. I just typical, like you said, typical corporate behavior. No good and well, they made millions off that. $20,000 to them would have been pocket change. I mean, that wouldn't have been a dent in any kind of books that they held that year. $20,000. I don't know. It's probably stupid of me to try to think or apply logic thinking to the behavior of corporations and businesses and everything else, but I felt so bad for the guy. I mean, he seemed cheerful. He seemed like he was, you know, he wasn't taking it bad. You know, he wasn't down or anything. He seemed kind of up, but still, you know. He didn't seem like he was angry about it. I'd have been pissed, personally. I guess. I mean, and that makes sense. I mean, I get it. You know, um, speaking of safety, I'm a safety bear. Smacking trucks in the back. Yeah, but yeah, I mean that makes sense. Um, these things are going out into the world attached to their trucks. But they're not made by PACCAR and they're not made by Kenworth. So a liability issue maybe, but give the dude his research cost back or his mode building cost back or whatever combined, whatever, 20 grand, whatever it was. Because good and well, if you just build 10 of these things, you're going to make that 20 grand back. Probably not even that many. I bet this truck isn't going to move. Oh, it's still red light. Exactly. So I mean, yeah. I mean, anything. He kind of explained that they had hired or had on retainer these patent lawyers from San Francisco, and this truck isn't going to move apparently. They had hired these patent lawyers from San Francisco or whatever, and that's all it's all about. He didn't have the money to fight. Yeah, exactly. I'd put it in their faces like, hey, if you don't want it, I'll go to Peterbilt. I'm sure they'll want it. Yeah, just because you guys don't want it for the W9, sure I can find somebody at Peterbilt that would be interested in buying it. He probably had a little leverage, but you're faced with this huge corporation and its lawyers, and you really don't have the money to fight. You roll over. I mean, you really don't have an option. Unless you can get other parties interested in your product and kind of back you, but that's either way. I just think it was dirty by them. I mean, it's neither here nor there now, but talking about 40 years ago. What? A roundabout in Alabama? turn this way, but I bet it's the wrong way. Because I always do this. I always turn the wrong way in Global Mills and end up facing the wrong direction when I get back here to make the drop off. Yep. So I'll just skip parking. Let's get off my nose. Let's see what they currently have. Dry fruits, nuts. Mount Ida, Arkansas. What are you wowing about? I'm going to go back to Dallas. Since I figure out what I'm doing here. No, you cannot. You cannot wow. Only Gav is allowed to wow. Feel attacked. Swap trailers here real quick. Flatbed. Let's do the flatbed. Feel attacked. Whatever. Let's see what we got in terms of cargo here. Aww.
Can't miss it. It's off of 580.
Where?
Off of 580.
580. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Here comes the cop!
North of San Francisco garage. Are you kidding?
They found you, Misfit.
What are you Yeah, get Misfit. He's trying to avoid you. Vehicle inspection.
Oh, okay. All right. We're on the way there.
I still have the cop with
Oh.
Wait, you brought me in.
Oh, it's sassafras.
Give him a cavity search. He loves those.
All right, come on, Gilly. I know where I'm going, believe it or not.
Just point out to him that unless he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth.
Sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun. Get a load of fertilizer from Dallas up to Lubbock. Find our pickup spot here. Let's see it. Hurt Locker and I were. I can't remember if you were in the stream or not then. I remember talking about eggs with somebody. Could I do a worse job at this? Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. Now, third largest chicken company coop burned down. 100,000 chickens killed. Prices will go up again. So, are they burning down because somebody is setting them afire? Or is the company just saying they're burning down? Turkey is better for you anyway. Buying the right brand. I would have thought spam. I thought you'd come in kind of hawking the spam. So I'm curious, are arsonists actually setting fire to chicken coops, chicken houses? bird related. Well, see, that seems oddly suspicious to me. Eggs being hot already. I like some spam scrambled eggs. But it seems fishy to me that the eggs are already high. You know, like, it sounds very much something like a company would do. Like, hey, let's set fire to one of our own chicken coops. Highly flammable. I haven't bought eggs in several months, so, you know, it doesn't look like I'll be buying anytime soon either, so. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't take much to set one of those places on fire, you know, just, you know, even a minor inspection would have probably unveiled some huge potential problems. I mean, I guess it doesn't surprise me that the place caught fire. I guess, like I said, the question is, was it intentionally set, or was it, what do you call it, mismanagement, or whatever you want to call it? Like they were cleaning up the chicken poop, like they should have been. Ladies ready to fight the fire. Well, I mean, you know, roasted chicken after they got done. Just pluck the feathers off of it and go at it, no problem. I don't know how much a dozen of eggs are right now. Well, they're expensive because I've been kind of keeping an eye on other news sources and other news things. So, $1 billion for 12. Like I should have kept the 3 or 4 that I had. Retired. The last time I looked, they were like, I don't know, $4 or $5 a dozen or something. Something crazy. Telling a lady about it. Like Walmart had. I used to buy the multiple dozens in the box at Walmart. You know, so you could buy like 3 dozen at a time, 5 dozen. You could buy like 60 eggs. You probably need to get a loan to get something like that now, but. I think they were like, I don't know, $3 or $4 a dozen then, 5 or 6 something for the grade A large eggs. which is ridiculous. I mean, it really is. I don't know how many eggs are in the United States, but how many chickens are actually producing those eggs? But I would think it would be in the millions. A lot of times I think places generate a false sense of urgency about that stuff. Like, all the chickens in the United States, surely we can't be running out of eggs. Hey Bill, welcome to the stream. It's just like beef and pork and other such meats. I know damn good and well that there are enough cows in the United States that beef does not have to be $7 or $8 for a roast. Same way with pork. I know good and well that there are enough pigs and hogs in the United States that ham and bacon and pork chops and all that stuff does not have to be as high as it is. You might fool the people who've lived in the city all their life and never been on a farm or been around animals, into believing that there's a shortage of animals and meat. But if you've been in or around a farm somewhere, you know very well that there are plenty of animals in this country to feed people. Stuff shouldn't be that high. It's just like the eggs. I know there are millions of chickens in this country. Eggs should not be $7, $8, $9, $10 a dozen. Hey Bill. Welcome to the Rex Complains About Everything hour, where Rex complains about everything. Today it's the cost of eggs. I don't know. Hello, happy Monday. Good morning, bear hugs. Exactly. They have to fund your retirement. I'm convinced, like I said, that some of these companies, corporations, businesses, whatever you want to call them, generate anxiety out of thin air for their own profits. Like, there's no shortage of chickens. There's no shortage of eggs. It's just, it's just like the toilet paper back during COVID. People walk into the store and they don't have their favorite brand. All of a sudden, there's a toilet paper shortage. Like, really? So you don't get angel salt this week. Wipe your butt with something else. Quit freaking out. I'm not sure what you mean. What should you know about the VTC? I'm in charge I'm the boss, and everyone answers to me. I mean, that's pretty much all you need to know. I mean, if Lady Bear comes around and starts shouting out something different than that, you just have to ignore her because she's crazy. I'm hauling a load of fertilizer. So I hit that truck. Lady doesn't know about that, and Lady doesn't need to know about that bill. So this is Bombs 379. It's the free version of the mod. So yeah, Bill, we'll keep that between you and I. Thank you, appreciate that. What Lady doesn't know won't bother her. It's perfectly cool. Guess I could get over for that truck. I'm not sure what you mean with your question earlier. You're such a good friend, Castaway. Thank you. You won't leave any commentary. You'll just clip it and be like, here you go. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. My work here is done. You won't be stepping on any toes. You're free to use your own Discord. That's absolutely up to you. If you look in the is it Bears Info channel? I think it's the Bears Info channel. If you look in the Bears Info channel, I believe there is a section for streamers. Kind of gives you an outline of some of the requirements that, like, if you want logos and the shout outs and what have you, like I think you need 100,000. I think you need to be bronze bearer, I believe. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's in the Bears Info channel in the Discord, so just about missed my exit there. Exactly. Thank you, Dylan. Happy Monday. Oh, Blue Monday. I'm never getting out of here. My traffic is on, yes. It does take a lot of energy, Dylan. It does. It takes a lot of energy. Hi, Eagle Forces. Welcome to the stream. I am good. How are you doing? Everything is well with you, and that's awesome to hear. Oh, we're cruising along nicely now. Headed to Lubbock, Texas. Carrying a load of fertilizer. Why is this truck stopping? I don't know. I guess. They make some wacky decisions in this game. I guess I should quit trying to figure it out and just play, but most of them are so weird that they don't even make sense to me. Lots of traffic out. Of course, it's almost 10 a.m. in game, so. You're 120 miles out of Lubbock? After this run, we'll do some Trick or Barbie. I know y'all are very excited for that. I have discovered a viewpoint. Well, lucky me. Thing gets decent gas mileage or fuel mileage. Please try to contain yourselves. It's any more outbursts like that, I'm going to have to ask you to keep it quiet, calm it down just a little bit. Your excitement is appreciated, but please. You guys are so funny. I know, Bill, and I took it as such. Castaway. Why would you? You know what? I'm not even. Never mind. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. He needs something, that's for sure. He definitely needs something. Crazy Castaway. Crazy. Man, it always looks cloudy in Texas. What? Does the sun never shine down here or what? This brutal weather graphics mod or whatever. It's like a scene from Twister. Thanks. Yeah, I set that up over last week, and oh, okay, hey, dude, calm down. Oh, yeah, whatever. Lady Bear sent me the links or the names of the things. It's Vroid Studio and the Magic Mirror and VC Face, and you gotta build the emoji, and then he still needs some work for doing emotions. Like the camera's pointed at me, and like if I do emotions, then he'll do certain things and that sort of stuff. So still need to calibrate him here and there. Looks like we're delivering to a farm out here. Which, I mean, makes sense. I'm delivering fertilizer, right? A big cattle farm. Oh, yeah. Kind of makes you want to play Farm Sim, don't it? All those cows, they should. I'm kind of curious about that. Why would they need fertilizer? Well, I don't ask the questions, I just deliver the loads. Another excellent delivery there. Let's go play Truck Barbie for just a moment here. Truck dealers. Access mod dealer. This is Dom's 379. This is the free mod. Free version of the mod. While there are plenty of things to change on the truck, there are limited things to do to the truck as well. And the very first thing is you're limited to a 72-inch ultra cab. I think there's only, you can change the frame color, but not the length. Okay, so we'll go with green here. There are some engines available. It's in engine packs, so you'll have some of your. You can do the 1,000 horsepower things if you want. Some of the Packard engines there, the Cummins, the yada yada yada. So let's see, what do we normally put in here? There we go. There are some different transmissions available. 18-speed retarder with let's see, 342s. Several interior options, blue needle black, so like I said, there's several things to choose from here with the interior colors, gauge colors, some paint jobs. Let's see, several paint jobs actually. Let's run through most of these here. Of course, the custom color that you can do. We'll paint this some shade of green here. We want that green. We want let's go with a darker green. And then, of course, the big thing. All the points to manipulate here. The bumpers. Not sure what that did. Oh yeah, okay, it's the paint one. Yeah. The blinker bar there. Bull bar. Oh, that's the. It says it's the bull bar, but that's the grill. Front lights. Let's see, what is this? This is. Oh yeah, this is the shroud that goes around the grill there. What is this? Just the bars on the grill. Never put those on there. Peterbilt logos. Hood skirt. This is the part right here behind the fender. So there are several things to choose from on the outside of the truck. Put lights here, side skirt, chrome paint. Yeah, I've seen it. I think Gear Jammer's actually posted it several times in the Discord. His the one that he built for himself. You know, he bought the truck and then built it, whatever. I just happened to find this over the weekend. And thought I'd give it a shot. It's a nice truck. Like I said, the only thing that I don't like is I'm not a fan of the stretched chassis right here. I'm not a fan of this area right here. I'd rather have it together. I prefer the short chassis. Or if he's gonna, make the long chassis, then let me put steps here or toolboxes or something. And I can't even do that. So put a swag plate down there at the bottom in between the tanks, tank skirts. General options that you would see of just about every truck. Ultra Cab logo. Put the arrow wings on here. The whole kit. So there are a lot of options. Overall, it's a good truck. Drives easy. It's fun to drive. So, and it is free. You really can't beat that. That's my favorite thing about anything, is it's free. Box paint, stand, undermount. I don't do that. Let's see the box paint. And of course, rear bumper. Put some fenders on here. Yeah, I mean, you can get too many trucks. Like right now, I'm driving the Res Build, I'm driving the Res Verse, and then the stock trucks that we all have, the W900 and the Western X49 and 57X and the International 9900, and just you can quickly become overwhelmed with the amount of trucks that you can buy and drive, and so. We'll put some rims on here. Let's jump into the interior and I'll show you around in there for a moment. Steering wheel. One thing about this that I really do like is the different interior options that he has. We'll go with color here. Check it. Yeah, Casway has a butt rash. I'm perplexed that he would tell us anything about that. Dash trim, let's go paint. For the dash, I don't know about that. It's chrome, Damascus, that would be steel, of course. Swirl, wood, burl wood, carbon. Chrome looks good. Steel doesn't look bad. Stock, black, looks even better. I like this as well. You can go clear glass, tinted glass. I really like that actually. What is this hood ornament? Bug shield, no big deal. Bezel, change the color of the bezel. do chrome for the bezel covers there. What else we got? Can we change? Cab light. There's cab lights interior light green. CB radio. Sun visor. No big deal. Main mirrors. Cabin trim. Marble paint. Paisley stock. Swirl. Do paint here. Here's one of my favorite things about the truck. You got most of the hater built single player. I love the hater built. I really like the hater built. This is one of the things I like about this truck in particular is you can change the seats. For some reason, I really like that. Do Italian leather, stock. Do leather. I think that's it for the interior. Oh, the shifter, of course. Yeah, overall, it's a nice truck. Like I said, completely free. Called Dom's 379. If you do a Google search, I'm sure you find it. But folks, that is going to do it for me for today. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it very, very much. I will be back Wednesday. I will be playing Ships Wednesday. It'll be Warship Wednesday. So tune in to that. Watch me get my ass kicked all over the place in World of Warships because I don't know what I'm doing. So it should be a fun time. Thank you for the chatting with me. Thank you for hanging out, keeping me busy. Y'all have a good rest of your week. Have a great rest of your Monday as well. Be safe on your way home, wherever you're going. In case of Lady Bear, you've got to be careful going from your office to your kitchen or whatever. I don't know. You work from home. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Oh, who are we raiding? Give me a raid person, lady. Give me somebody to raid. We'll raid them. Who are we raiding? Raid. Who are we raiding? GoatCon. Okay. Let's go raid GoatCon. Go with us. Raid and chat, please. Raid emotes and chat.